Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
Not got anything. Dave, great for you to join us. Thanks very much. As we always announce, you're a real avid Leek Town fan. We're coming into what I suppose is a halfway point in the season. They sit top of the league. The supporters must be absolutely delighted.
This is a business end now, isn't it? We've been through some trials. We started well. Had a great FA Cup run. We all enjoyed that. I've got involved more with the side of getting supporters there. So we're running coaches now. I've been organising that. But I came in this morning and it was like middle aisle of Lidl. The food bank, I think they've been a bit overawed. We brought that much tin food.
Which, listen, that's the side of this football club that I don't think's talked about enough, and that's the amount of community outreach work that's done. Because actually, it's a real community club, and we see it on social media where there's very, very cheap meals for people to attend in the week who need somewhere to get a warm and get a good meal. There's the walking football that's done, and then you go on and see an effort like that for a local food bank, which is absolutely fantastic.
It is. I mean, that's what this club's all about. Obviously now, like I say, we're at the business end, we're top of the league. I'm not saying anything about where we're going to end up in the league, because every time I do, we don't do it. So I'm just going to reserve myself to say, let's just keep going, keep the momentum going. We brought in some new players. They've moulded and fitted in well. I'm looking around the league at what's going on. I think Runcorn brought back Cam Rooney. Threat. I think we'll deal with him this time. I think we underestimated ourselves when we went there. I don't think we were on par. I think there was a few things going on behind the scenes. I think that's been sorted now. We look a lot better team.
And you've got to say that, because I know last time you and I spoke, we were talking about the goalkeeping situation, and that wasn't inspiring the fans. It wasn't inspiring the team of commentators, let me tell you. So to see Dino Visser, and what I did last home game, went down and had a walk, got very, very close to the side of the pitch, and I could hear him. I could literally hear him, and he was absolutely shouting out instructions, and I think that's what they lacked. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I take nothing away from the young lads at the club. It's that experience for them, and unfortunately, you can't take that when you're an 18-year-old lad and you're having goals bashed past you for fun. He's got to learn from that. I hope he goes away now and rebuilds himself, because he's a good lad. They all are. Yeah. But you say you need that commander at the back who's going to run the defence. Your defence know where they're supposed to be. He's shouting commands all the time. And you can see it on the pitch now. They're a lot more settled.
What about Rob Stevenson? What a season he's having. Him linking up with Dan Trickett-Smith. Joy to see.
Yeah, and Grice is coming back as well. So the team's just getting so strong. I mean, Rob's a great servant to the club. We haven't got many fans when you compare to Vale and Stoke, but we still make a lot of noise. And win or lose, we still turn up, as you know. We've been on some rainy nights, not nice games on muddy pitches, and we've been very vocal, got behind the lads, and I think that, when you see the faces, I think they appreciate us being there. So
I think that's absolutely right, and we've got to just mention another fellow avid supporter, Kev Chandler, who's not been so good, but he's here today. But he's been told he's got to be very, very quiet, and I cannot see Kev absolutely obeying that command. I think he's got to sit down. Can't see it.
No,
we're looking out for him in front of us. I don't think we'll see him.
I've just seen him in the bar. Actually, he's got his V-chip fitted in his chest now, so we can turn him on and turn him off.
Well, let's hope he doesn't get too close to FM, because we could be broadcasting through his implant in his chest.
Yeah. So we should get a good signal today. No, this is what it's all about. We all know each other. It's crazy, really, that we can walk around the ground and we're getting to know personal people and personal lives, and the players, we all know them, and we can chat to them in the bar after. I mean, that never happened at Vale and Stoke, would it? Let's be honest.
No, it wouldn't.
Especially at this current climate.
Well, exactly. But I do want to ask you a question from a fan's point of view. Ian and Dave and I have perhaps been chatting over the last couple of weeks, and we think that the club are about 100 supporters light to where they were this time last year. Any reason for that, do you think?
I think the league is. I think because of the current climate with money, people are picking, aren't they? The social lives. Did he take the kids down wherever, bowling or whatever, watch the cinema, or did he come and watch the football? Going forward, though, next year, I want the people from Leek to come down and see them, because I think we're going Stoke, they're going Vale, but there's a good team here on your doorstep now. It's not too expensive, you know.
I think I've got 2 granddaughters. They're a little bit too young to bring here, but you know, when you know how things cost if you take any kid to anywhere. Yeah. This is competitive, though. You know, you know, because the club do a lot, don't they? I think actually kids come in for free, don't they? Yeah,
it's a good entry level as well. They can come and see a good quality game, and you know, some of the players then meet the youngsters after, which you know they can go up and speak to the players, and it's like you can see it in their faces. Some of them are road. Well, just seeing him on the pitch, but then I can go and speak to him, and he'll speak to me dad, and it's great, you know. It's a good family club, though.
Well, I know that we raided the merch store last week, the 3 lads up here. You got a pen. I got a hat, a coaster, a mug, and a pin badge, and I'm minus the hat, the mug, and the coaster, because my son's now got them at work on his desk, so...
Well, I've just been told off because I just got 2 shirts. The shirts come in, and as soon as the box landed, I was up there and I was told to go sit back down, you know. But yeah, I've got that. I've got a scarf, so just got myself 2 shirts, so we're ready to go.
Ready to go. Dave, listen, let's just have a chat about today then. Chasetown are the opposition, currently sitting in 10th position. And actually, you know, Avro could do Leek a big favour by beating Prescott, because that's a big game today. Yeah. But, you know, Leek Town have got to beat. They've got to do their side, haven't they?
Let's forget the others. Let's just get on our game. I mean, I didn't go to the Chasetown game because unfortunately I had to work over, so I couldn't make it in time. That's the only game I've missed this season. But yeah, I think we've got enough in the cabin today. With the right attitude, of course.
Right, don't forget then, Dave Tatton saying it, we think we're going to win, but we could do with a few more from the town of Leek and surrounding areas to get down here and support the Blues. Listen, it's a great Christmas present to give your kids. I think, you know, Boxing Day game or game over Christmas. Hopefully it's cold. It's always a great atmosphere down here, and I agree with Dave. I think we need a few people. Let's get them up. Let's get them up to 600-700 club, because the club's got potential. When you look at other places, this club has the potential. There's a lot of teams that we go out and cover that love coming here because of the setup.
Well, this is it. I mean, that's why I've got more involved with the travel situation, because there's a lot of more senior people like myself, you know, who don't want to be driving up motorways in wet weather. And I said, well, you know, we had conversations with the chairman and everything, and he says, well, let's put some buses on then. Well, I want people to run them, so that's why I've ended up doing that. But everybody's been on the bus and said how good it is, how well organised it is. And that's what it's all about.
There's a bit of a sing-song as well.
Well, I don't sing because it'll empty the bus, but we have a few of the youngsters coming on there, you know, and there's a few players' wives who've been invited to come on there, you know, and that's what, because obviously the players don't want the wives getting on their bus, but, you know, there's no way, we don't go pubs or anything like that, it's just straight to the game, straight back home, so everybody gets back here within an hour of the...
Well, if you tell us when you've got these coaches organised, we will absolutely promote it for you, so that's all we can do. Thanks for joining us, Dave. It's always a pleasure to get you fans. Before the end of the season, we need you again. Another progress.
Yeah, well, thanks very much for all your coverage and everything.
That's
and have a great Christmas, and everybody in Leek and everything, have a good Christmas. Happy New Year.
Cheers, Dave. That's Dave Tatton joining us live from the commentary box here at the F-Ball Community Stadium. Without further ado, let's...
Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.